And we're live, I think. Yep, looks like it. Hey, everybody, it's Final Fantasy time. You know, I haven't talked to Swissy in like 2 days, I suddenly realized. I hope that fool's okay.
I logged into Twitch. I saw Swissy was on Twitch set to away.
Ah, well, I don't see how that's relevant, but thank you, I guess.
He left Twitch open when he went to work 2 days ago.
Oh no, he never left. He's been working the whole time.
He's been playing Super Smash Bros. In the break room the entire time.
Okay, and here we stop. No, leave your giant bird away from me. I thought I had to jump up that ledge. I didn't.
Hello, Y'shtola.
Y'shtola is keen to discuss your next task.
My nest tax.
My nest tax.
That's when you have kids and you have to pay for them.
Though word will have already reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Minigo. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Walks into the ether. Okay. Back to
bitch
Bimzo.
just disappeared. Just pulled a Harry Houdini. A magic trick.
Yeah, the guy that lived in Wisconsin for like
in Minnesota. Famous Minnesotan resident, Harry Houdini.
Yeah, dude.
Who doesn't love Harry Houdini and his Minnesotan ways?
Well, hey there, bud. My name's Harry Houdini. Welcome to Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's exactly how he talked.
Yeehaw!
Source is very close to him. Now, I don't know if you've been to Wisconsin.
No.
Wisconsin's not a yeehaw place, really.
There are rednecks, but they're not yeehaw rednecks. They're just, I have a Confederate flag to own the libs rednecks. We do have the rednecks, they just don't have yeehaw accents. And our only real cowboy hats are those made out of cheese. And by cheese, I mean foam-colored yellow.
And by cowboy hats, I mean not really cowboy hats at all. They're just sort of cheese.
No, they're cowboy hat variants. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
Listen, I don't want to hear shit from a Floridian.
I don't want to be a
I know my stuff.
I lived there.
Listen, you've been
gone
too long.
Whoa, babe.
I am revoking your status.
What?
Sprint. There's a celebrity here. That's not you. That's Milkshake. Where are you? Okay, sprint towards me.
Mean? Where are you? Oh, I see. I'm coming.
I took a different way. I saw a different Lalafell whose name is Milkshake. You'll see as soon as you come down these big stairs, you will see the celebrity.
Goku Super Saiyan. Holy shit. It's him.
It's Goku Super Saiyan.
My god.
Oh my god.
He's level 60. He's not even max. 1 second, I am screen capturing.
Listen, Goku Super Saiyan always has room to improve. That's his whole deal.
Diorama is pretty good.
Schwartzman.
I forgot the fucking fanfare starts as soon as you walk into this room. Thank you for coming, Minigo. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly. There can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Laminza are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you for the jump cat, lady.
What? Minigo, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogamoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Okay.
Sands?
The Waking Sands. Da-da-da-da.
Time to go back to the Waking Sands.
So Josh, I'm gonna show you a thing real quick when we teleport onto this map.
Not if I close my eyes.
Okay.
Haha.
I guess you got me there.
You weren't expecting that one.
Someday when my game loads. Okay. So the nearest teleport point on this map to this is an area of the map you have to come back to a lot because like the main quest people hang out here. The nearest teleport
Sure.
point to that is all the way over here, which is about a 2 to 3 minute walk.
Cool. That seems optimized.
So, and before very recently, you had to walk that distance every time you had to come back here. And they give you a plot reason of like, oh, they didn't want us to become too reliant on us, so they didn't put a teleport crystal here. But that's stupid. So what they did instead recently is they gave you these tickets that they give out with quests now. That they give out with quests now. I was confused about the NPCs that are outside. They give you out tickets with the main story quests that just give you a teleport straight to here, which is a lot nicer than just fucking having to walk every goddamn time.
Are they like single-use tickets?
Oh shit!
Yep.
Yes, they're single use, but they give you way more of them you need.
Is that guy dead?
Everyone appears to be dead.
Corpses.
Yeah, this is. Oh, babe, go in the storage room. Go in the storage room right now.
Is the storage room sadder than this room?
Yes.
Were them? Those were Imperials. How the fuck did Imperial? Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Oh dear.
It's playing this sad piano theme.
Things seem to have gone awry while we were gone. Also, I guess I didn't notice the first time I did this, but there are like Imperials in here for some reason.
Are there? Oh yeah, there sure are. Maybe they're defectors. They also knocked over this vase.
Rude of them. Rude of them to kill everybody in here and also knock over our things.
And then knock over the nerve of some people.
They've entered the solar. It's bad.
Dying leaf. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Just having a quick heart attack. Heart attack to see the past.
We'll be awaiting
God,
your
Mom, what do I
return at
do?
the waking sands. There is much to discuss.
Sans?
Godspeed.
Sans?
Bap, bap.
Bap bap. Ba-da-bap. Ba-da-da-da.
Man, we
Bap,
came
bap, bap,
straight
bap,
here.
bap.
Things went bad
Thank
so quickly.
heavens he is safe. Louis, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh,
Gunshots.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Advance no further, he says, dying.
Advance no further.
Oh, it's her.
Ah. Why'd she just fire a bullet into the ceiling? He's not fucking here. He's on his way, you idiot.
Bring him forth, or you shall know
Not here yet.
no mercy.
It's a good thing this flashback gives us camera angles. The echo works in mysterious ways. So essentially, our character has a power where, like, every once in a while, you'll just see flashbacks to people's memories. I don't know why those flashbacks have, like, cinematography and shit.
Listen,
It's a cool
it's a
story.
good power.
It's a cool storytelling thing to show, to give you information you shouldn't have.
It's because people imagine their memories in the third person.
That's a lot of the same looking man.
I surrender myself on the condition.
They're all
you
Ellisons,
spare the
surprisingly.
innocents.
Conditions. There speaks the supreme sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Fair. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Are you hiding them in your
Hold
pockets?
that thought.
Why? Oh, damn. You just kicked him.
No. The GTA wasted sound effect plays.
Denied.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm sorry. That stab animation is just very funny.
Oh, Ariane and Papalimo were... Why did they not do anything? They could definitely kill these people.
Enough.
What?
We must.
No, they're busy.
They had
Though we have
hostages.
not found our quarry. The High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses.
I'm glad you can still hear the stabbing in the background.
I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough.
Oh, that's why there's one dead Imperial in here. Stop fucking stabbing people, you lunatic. Bang!
Bring the prisoners.
Walking one Methilia asked this one to...
Well,
Did she kick you so hard you're dying from it? In case walking
probably
one
concussion.
returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thanlan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Minfilia from Imperial ones.
with the
It didn't work.
doing the anime.
Forgive this one. Safe.
No.
Bleh. Sad. Search for survivors is my new objective. Oh, never mind. Seek shelter at the Church of Saint Adama
Survival.
Landama. Everyone is dead. All of the minor characters have died, and all of the major characters have been taken prisoner.
Most
Damn.
of these guys, I didn't even
Good thing they
have
didn't kill
names.
any of those ones.
This really is a Heaven's Sword. I don't know what the chapter you're on is.
A Realm
Heaven's Sword is the
Reborn.
next expansion.
Realm Reborn. This really is a Realm Reborn.
It truly was a Realm Reborn.
Yep.
I wanted to do the
Heaven's
thing
Sword
where
is my
you
favorite
say the
one.
name.
Yeah. No, I got it. Alright, we teleport to Drybone. I go for free. Why do you just walk up to me and then rotate? Why do you do this thing?
That's the new way to assert dominance. I've also asserted dominance by being here first.
I'm trying to remember how the fuck to get up here. I will never be good at navigating this area. This is just a truth I've come to accept. Oh my god, I did it in one. Fuck yeah.
Woo! Did it in one. One take.
Ah, this quest is called All Good Things, I just realized.
All the
No.
Good
small things.
All the good things. My friends are dead.
Oh.
They
I was
left
gonna
me
be like, oh, your friends
corpses
are the
by
good
the
things. And you said are
stairs.
dead. And I went, ah. Their corpses let me know they're dead.
Is something
They
troubling you, my son?
Trauma
You have the
by
look
the
of one who has
sticks.
endured.
Surprises let me know they can.
Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me,
Oh.
forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. I'm gonna do the actual answer, because the other two I don't think get me anywhere. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I do not know what to do. The wild roses? I see, that's a code word for the scions. I
While
see.
Rose has
may
been running in Final Fantasy since the second one.
You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. You were friends of the Scions. They're all dead, Father. I showed up and they were just all dead. How could this have happened? And you were certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Guardians.
Unless I was lied to by
Unless my
Godmon.
psychic visions lied to me.
Hey, Father, why is there a jar of alcohol just sitting in one of your pews?
That's a good question.
That's a communion wine.
Let us pray no further harm comes
Probably.
to them.
Oh, so I can get cranked after the church service is done. You ever had straight vodka?
I have. It doesn't taste very good. I usually mix
It's not
it with
about
other
tasting
things.
good. It's about sending a
Not
message.
hurting.
You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting? Are we gonna get a flashback about that? Nope.
All our friends are dead.
I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marx, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father.
Oh, they're doing the camera thing for the people who played 1.0. He's got his stupid glasses on under it.
If you require assistance, please speak with Marx. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marx is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marx, I want you to look after Minigo. Do you understand? I am not a child. Yes, Father. Yes, Father. Sid's voice. Wink. Not Sid. Shut up. Definitely not Sid. For sure.
Quest complete.
Hooray.
Marks.
Hello, Marx.
Hello, Marks.
Marx has a personal request to make of you. Oh boy, I can get a level 34 weapon. Is this a death is cheap situation? I don't know what you mean by that, Mulligai. I assume it's a TV tropes thing that I haven't read. Excuse me, Minigo,
yeah.
do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horror lodge, which is found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead and obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nosed pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Okay.
For your money, Marks. First name Carl. Well, I assume, guessing by what Mulligai is saying. Oh no, Mulligai, these people are dead. They're dead for sure. They just didn't have names.
I mean,
It's not important.
some of them had names, but they weren't important.
No, I don't think they had names. Like even in the cutscene, like it just said Scion of the Seventh Dawn, not like Jimmy.
No, some of them
Not
definitely...
like Jimmy of the Seventh Dawn.
No, some of them definitely had names, because when you walked around the sanctuary before now, that like some of them had green names over their head. A bull-point chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Luckily, I have a weighty coin purse. A small yet heavy leather sack containing, presumably, roughly the amount of gil needed to purchase the tools requested by Marx. Any surplus coin can be considered commission owed to whichever party the transaction is bright enough to claim it as their own. Oh, damn. Does that mean I can just steal the rest? Thal's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Ah, so he paid way too much. I get it. Also, I think my favorite god-based expression in this game is Thal's balls.
Thal's balls.
Thal is one of the gods. And Thal's
He's
balls is a
warrior
very
god,
good
I think.
expression. Yep. Or no, wait, is Thal god, or is Thal one of the founders
hero?
of, Thal's one of the founders of, The big desert place that I can't remember the name. That's it. You used a mount and got here like 4 seconds before I did.
Yeah.
Have you brought the tools I requested? Yep. A ballpoint chisel and a needle nose pliers. Or pincers, whatever the fuck it said. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands. My hands. They moved with a mind of their own. Deftly manipulated the clockwork mechanisms.
Manipulating.
There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motion countless times before. Pardon me, Minigo. This was a mistake. Please give the Horror Lodge to Sister Eluned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him.
There's more alcohol at the altar.
Hell yeah, this is my kind of church.
Alcohol and 2 roughly fruit-shaped polygons.
They've got 5 pews. They lost their 6th pew and have replaced it with 2 chairs.
2 chairs.
2 chairs.
2 chairs.
It's to let you know that this church is kind of run down.
You don't say.
Hold on, sorry, stop. Was that a Lalafell
Yes.
that just passed us named Ivana Tinkle? Hold on, stop. No, stop everything. Wait. Yep, it sure is. No, it's Trinkle, excuse me.
It's Trinkle.
Marginally better. Good morrow to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? I just came with his stuff.
The dead man in between you?
Never heard before have I seen such a queer device. Me looking at myself. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Mark said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose the owner of this might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities at Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marks manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs.
I don't know. Thanks for the weapon.
And the XP, and the money. I recognize you now, Minigo. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. Sorry. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure.
Time to go back to the Waking Sands to help with our friends' bodies.
Time for the most depressing quest in 2.0.
Here we go.
I've been doing good, Malaga. I got my second shot, and it didn't kick my ass the way I was expecting it to.
Yes.
I felt kind of weird for about half a day,
It's been
and
like
now
2
I'm basically
days.
good. Yeah, that would be the shit if it waits until Friday, the day I have to work again. That would be rude. You know, those concerned citizens that were out here make a little more sense now.
Yeah. Hey, babe, look over to the right, just to the right from here.
Yeah?
You see those?
Yeah, the pile of corpses. Yes, I do.
Corpse
You don't
file.
look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tells you. Goddamn Imperials. Pih. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, but I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind.
I'm a funny
Any
girl.
road,
There's
here's
none
a
of us around here.
Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn.
Liches?
Gather the corpses.
Oh no, the Raxio's out here too.
Yeah. It takes so long to gather the corpses.
Yeah. This is good. I like that the music is not has not changed.
It's just the
Also, the
background music
icon
for
for the
this map.
corpses is of just a flower.
Yeah, hold on. I'll open up my inventory real quick so you can get a look at those key items. Scion corpse. How you were able to fit this stiff scion of the 7th ton corpse into your bag is a mystery best left unsolved. Why, yes, I did just shove 4 corpses in my pocket.
Opens up
Babe?
menu. Ah, yes, quest item. My friend's corpse.
4 of them, in fact.
Babe, did you realize when you picked up the Lalafell that the bar filled up faster?
Yeah.
When you pick up the big guys, it takes a long time.
Why did they do this?
I don't know. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring me the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't let them complain if you're rough.
These are my friends.
You a strong one. 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend a hand with the rest then. Fucking...
Get the remaining corpse.
I love that these two guys are like, ah, man, it was a fucking real horror show in there. Some of these dead guys stink like fuck. Yeah, you can pick them up though, right? And we're just like with a tear in our eye like, yeah, sure.
Yes.
No, you got it.
Happy to help.
Casually picking up some courses.
Yeah, there is a definite difference.
Are you going
There's
to
a
college?
difference depending on their body size. The bar fills up at different times. That's a touch.
That's
that...
Oh no,
Super
there's a different description for Neuroxia's corpse.
Oh no, is there? The soap's peaceful expression belies the fact she no longer lives. Aw. Sad. Sad.
Cause she's fucking dead. Isn't it?
And
Come on,
I just realized
fin-
you can also see the corpses in the wagon.
You sure can. They're just
This
stacked
is
on
the
top of each
stupidest
other.
quest I've ever seen.
Come
This
on, let's
is
finish
so
this
funny.
before I die of old age.
Wow, rude.
That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them our work here is done.
Now, the thing that I'm wondering is Lich Yard just like the lore name for a graveyard, or is the Lich Yard just a place they dump bodies?
That is a graveyard. Is a place they dump bodies.
Look at this.
No, like I'm talking about a landfill for bodies.
That's a graveyard. I don't know what you mean.
We
That's what a
bury
graveyard
people in a
is.
Very
God, look-
specific way.
God,
I'm just
look
talking
at it.
like
You're just a graveyard is just an organized landfill.
I guess.
Full of corpses.
It is.
Now you are reminding me of the documentary I watched on the Black Death. They were talking about how they buried people in Italy, and they described it as they buried them like a lasagna.
Like a lasagna.
As
Now
was
where do you both stand on the very important question phrased thusly? I take a lasagna, I cut it in half, I stack one half on top of the other. Do I have still 2 lasagna or one larger lasagna?
It's just a larger lasagna.
I guess
think.
it's just I guess it's just one big one. If you cut, because
Okay,
well, I mean, if you cut
okay.
one lasagna in half, it's
What if I take a lasagna and I slice it down the middle horizontally, right? And I take that top half and I set it to the side. Do I have one longer lasagna or 2 lasagnas?
Lasagna, yeah.
I think as long as they're still connected. I mean, lasagna can neither be created nor destroyed, so.
Wait, it can't be. Where the fuck has the lasagna been coming from?
It's just changed forms, Josh.
It's sublimated
Everything
into
is
lasagna.
lasagna.
I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. I did not.
I didn't.
The first carriage from Vesper Bay
You
arrived
wanted me
not
to
too long
find
ago,
peace during this, huh?
and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured
Yeah,
that we
they were
will treat
shot.
them- They were shot or
Kablam!
stabbed. And do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Okay, so I guess Thal is a god.
Yeah, I thought so.
Bury
He's
me not on
might be
the
a
lone
symbiote.
prairie. Sister Elened wishes to discuss one of the scions who perished in the waking sands. Although we cannot perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so they may mourn her in accordance with sylphic traditions.
I think, Molokai, the essence of lasagna is the red sauce and
There's noodles,
the
there's sauce,
itself.
there's noodle sauce, and well, no, is cheese necessary for
Cheese is
lasagna?
very important.
Cheese.
It is. It
There's
is.
cheese and the meat. Are
I
optional,
argue
think.
that if the cheese is not optional in lasagna.
No, listen, it would be bad without it.
No, shut up. It would just be weird spaghetti if there's no cheese. Cheese is optional on spaghetti. Lasagna needs cheese because it's one of the layers. There's like cheese in between. You know?
Yeah.
Josh has
They
got a point.
need that. You
It's
can't
necessary.
pass on that.
I pass on the cheese. I pass on the noodles.
We're not talking about a pizza here where you can just be like, yeah, you can get it with or without anchovies. Cheese is essential to a lasagna.
No, I think Josh has got a point.
I would like my lasagna with no meat, no noodles, no sauce, and no cheese.
Then you want nothing. You want nothing in a square pan.
I would like an empty pan of no matter. Antimatter pan.
This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? I have a corpse for
Here's
you.
a flower.
Neuraxia.
Does
but-
not the term walking one describe most people that can walk?
Yes. Walking One just describes someone from outside their camp.
Ah, I see.
someone who is not a
Continue.
sylph, essentially. Neuraxia, but this one does not understand. All of the beast tribes like speak weird in a specific way, up until Heavensward, where they just sort of stopped doing that. Kamuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused so much distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to
Terrible
Little
bad.
Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. I have a corpse for you. I'm sorry. Neuraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Okay. No problem.
So you know the Imperials.
Not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia. Ha. Neuraxia went to Thanalan at behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. Sure. Kicked to death.
Sure.
Into a wall, but fine, I guess.
Died to
Brave.
internal bleeding, probably.
He did it. He did his best. He unfortunately was just a little plant man, and the big lady had
It wasn't
armor
very
and a
good,
gun.
but
Big lady had armor and gun, whereas plant man had leaves. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. This one also wishes to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance! Imperial Ones must pay! Imperial Ones must suffer! When time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight! Okay.
Take a shot every time they say ones.
no.
I would die.
Bad idea, frankly.
I'm glad you're just mooching off of all my free teleports.
I am. Why would I have to pay
That
for
seems
something
smart.
if I'm gonna pay for it?
Why pay for something when your spouse will get it for free?
I mean, that's
I
solid.
didn't.
That's the reason I'm not paying for several subscription services that I'm just borrowing from her.
It's smart. It's
for
tactical.
my
It's
Hulu
called
and
using
my
your
company.
resources.
My water's almost empty. This saddens me.
I really can't get behind Illinid's partner's
Partner
name.
Alk Ilcum? What's wrong with
No, you-
Ilcum?
I think you know.
We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the lich yard. This poor motherfucker, though, is still just kind of laying here. Perhaps you wish to
He
still
couldn't
do more
afford a
research.
grave.
If so, I would remind you
We're
that you
actually
already
just
done
sending
so
him
much.
to the landfill.
Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Minigo. a bandana that is worse than my current
I really
one.
can't tell if this is supposed to be like sad or like funny. Like this quest.
It's supposed to be sad, I imagine, but it's just really dumb is the problem. Marx believes he's being watched. I'm not imagining Minigo. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling
Also
comes
being
and goes,
called
but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me? Please. It will only take a moment.
Okay.
So who did we see being led away? I saw Papalimo, Ida, and
Urian. I saw
Urianger.
Papalimo and Urianger leaving.
So
with,
technically, Thancred and Ashtola might still be somewhere. I don't remember. It's been a very long time.
Stola was going somewhere, whatever she does, because
Destination grave.
So sure, she lied to us about something. Thancred's off being e-boy somewhere.
E-boy. Selling gamer pee.
Just beat the fuck out of that singular man.
Who popped out of a grave? Which makes me just think of that Luffy gif where like the zombie pops out of a grave and he walks over to it and just pushes it back into the ground.
Just puts them back. No.
Not today, zombies. Hey, Marks.
You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He
poked him
was
with my
watching
long
me.
spear.
But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? I'm glad I just have this aura now. If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please, allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliud must have heard of this. Will you tell him for me it's important? I think others may come for me again.
I zoom out.
He's right next to you, dude. Just fucking
Hello,
tell him.
Iliad.
No.
You do it. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Yeah, he was a fucking Imperial. What do you...
He's an Imperial.
This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marx was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Okay. I'll continue to take your money because all of your armor is worse than what I have.
It's you!
Alphino!
Baby, little child, idiot
Little
boy.
baby Alphino.
Look at you, you're so small.
Do you have...
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
Hi, Alphino.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
They've been dead for like an hour.
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Wah.
I fear you are mistaken, child.
That is not the voice I thought he would have.
Who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
What is this accent?
Wait,
It's his.
Oop.
Hear me, Sid.
Does it?
Eorzean
Oh, look, more
needs
alcohol. It's moved from the bench to the floor.
The floor is my favorite place for keeping the alcohol.
End of cutscene? Nope, not quite.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned.
What the fuck is going on? Why do you sound like this?
His Thanaland accent.
It is time for you to help those
His
who
nose is
truly
big.
need you.
With this hammer I shall smite.
Just fucking clocks him.
Who are you?
Are you?
I have a
Alfino
tummy
Leviou,
window.
At your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes.
Was he
as
ever
my
officially a
grandfather once
scion, or
did.
did he just start calling himself that?
It sounds like they all died, and then he was like, "It's free real estate."
They're not all dead though. Only the mooks are dead.
The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda
Was it
once
finally time to
more,
go to
and
Korthus
she
for real?
torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Sounds like it. We're gonna go beat up some birds.
Her
Bird.
appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
You don't need to be so sassy, Alpha. No.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very
Why
own
does he
airship.
sound so condescending?
It was
I know,
last seen
right?
in the skies
Right?
of
That's what I'm
Reborn,
talking about.
not
You're
long
so
before the
rude.
calamity. So let us begin our search there.
Why does he sound annoyed?
Airship. My airship?
Does Alphina's feet hurt? Does Alphino need to sit down after walking 5 minutes?
Where are you? Okay.
I had to get my hot boy clothes on.
Old man nods
Let
approvingly.
us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
All
Big glove.
3 of us.
They need my airship. They need me.
Mount speed increase.
God, that one sounds like a different one that's in the fucking final quest of A Realm Reborn. How many
What, Bad
goddamn
Alpha
voice
now?
actors has... No, well, no. How many goddamn
Sid?
voice actors has Sid had? Brother Ilgud has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. I beg your pardon, Minigo. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the Great Gabu Wall of Ul'dah, it states that the
What? Oh
Enterprise
my-
flew northwest from Gridania
Oh,
towards Kurthus.
The Great Gabu Wall of Uda is a thing that happened like minutes before the servers went down.
Yeah. So when they took 1.0
that's neat.
offline, essentially what was happening is they started like playing out the calamity. So like the GMs were just like spawning monsters all over the fucking place and people were fighting them. And a bunch of players got on these giant like troll mount things and just like stood in a wall around one of the cities. And they made that canon, I guess.
Yeah.
If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgard Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Minigo. Okay. Falgard Float, go! How much money do I have? I can't tell.
I have money. I can't look at your money.
Cool. Very helpful, thank you.
I know. I'm very helpful.
Josh, how do you feel about the Josh battle actually happening, says Smaller Guy.
No comment.
Okay.
I'm so tired of people talking to me about the fucking Josh fight.
Did you have coworkers
I'm just so
talk to you
sick
about
of
the
it.
Josh fight also?
Only the one.
Nah. Is there all I can assist you with, sir?
The problem is, the battle started because like the thing started like a year ago. Was when the initial tweet came out, which was like the screen cap of the conversation, and it clearly was a Josh Swain fight between because he just added people named Josh Swain. Only 2 Josh Swains actually showed up to this thing. At some point, people just forgot, I guess, or stopped caring about the actual, original concept, and it just became Josh's in general. And now I have to deal with people being like, "How do you feel about the Josh fight?" I'm like, well, I laughed initially a year ago, and I was like, "That's funny." And then now I have to deal with people being like, "Whoa, why'd you go to the Josh fight?" It's like, well, because I wasn't supposed to go.
The Enterprise.
I'm not Josh Swain.
You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifart at Florentel's Spire. It was on that day that I saw it with his... he was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex.
Hey, we got the same map.
Nice.
It'd be like if they hyped up that Area 51 raid, right? And then everyone just went to like Area 27 and like instead, and then people were like, wow, that was so cool that it actually happened. And it's like, what do you mean? It didn't happen. They changed what they were going to do.
It did. There were 2 of them.
There were 2 Josh Swains and they rock, paper, scissors.
Well, yeah, they weren't going to fight to the death.
That's not the thing. Yeah, but that's not the shit. Literally, Steven, shut the fuck up. No one ever has talked about the 2 Josh Swains rock, paper, scissoring. That's not what anyone talks about. They talk about the pool noodle fight and the dad bod Josh and the little Josh, and none of that shit was Josh Swain.
I'm sorry.
I will devastate you.
I'm sorry, Josh. Mala guy said it, not me. Get that at him. You have come in search of Waterfall. Well, then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Cool. Would you like to care to share? New quest, hold on.
That'd be really funny if you just stopped there.
The Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago, I held the You've Changed Clothes. I held the Spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces matched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help. But to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned about their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Okay. Let's go talk to some snobs.
Woo! Now, babe, I don't know if you've seen a green Kurthus before.
I have not.
It's a little bit cursed, but it's also interesting because it has to do with like crystals. Etherical imbalance is why it's snowy now.
Yeah, this whole place in 1.0 was like green, and now it's snowing literally always.
Just like the Midwest.
Exactly, like where I'm from.
I can't believe we're in Wisconsin.
Fantasy
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Almost there. Aha. Le devoir. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare, and what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Okay?
Why won't you give me suck? Come on.
Give me the suck.
It's so cold, dude.
Oh my god, look at this armor.
What, your armor?
Wow. Stunning.
Your armor?
Now
Your
that's how you put the fear of God into your enemies.
No, I'm not gonna get that, because it's one of those ones that, like, I'm pretty sure it's lower level than what I currently have. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Can I see the one?
Yeah.
Oh! Dark Souls! Dark Souls! Dark Souls!
I'm not gonna get it, because it's technically worse than what I have, because it takes your headgear slot. Alone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin enough as it is. And where in the hell is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine.
That's gold tacky armor, I see. Hey, we did it again!
I mean, it's only got like 5 mounts to pick from at this point.
Yeah. You can hear that double dump sound. Sealed overnight.
Unable to execute command while mounted. Oh, I forgot all about this.
What?
The, corrupted people.
It was better than the Area 51 raid Mulligan by a lot. I am actually okay with it. It's just one of those things where it's like people keep bringing it up to me because my name is Josh.
Just is Josh, yeah.
And I don't really have an opinion on it. It was just like it was a non-event for me.
Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Pih. Death
I
was a
just don't
mercy
have
they
anything
didn't
funny to
deserve.
say, so I feign outrage instead.
Nice. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Okay.
Well, I like dragons. Ugh.
Church are cowards because they won't let me fuck dragons.
The cowards!
I must say, I didn't expect you to actually find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Ed Mele.
Okay.
This is not the right building.
It's up.
It's up.
It's up.
Oh, it's the big one.
Yeah, the observer.
Yeah, that.
Oh, you've got a stupid hat. Oh yeah, babe.
Stupid hat.
Check out this stupid hat.
Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Lodevoir be thinking? It is true we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Folemort up top.
Up above.
Folemort, I think.
You know,
I don't know, all these people are fucking French.
Long one.
Poisson. Also, I agree, Molly. Yeah, there's definitely not enough cheese for Wisconsin.
There's not enough cheese for anyone, Frank. Well, that's not true. There's way too much cheese,
there's
actually.
more. No, babe. Poor stupid hats. It's just part of their uniform.
Also, Steven, what's the deal with you just having like a lightning aura around you?
That's one of their abilities.
It's my warrior rage.
Ah.
I have a meter I can spend to do certain attacks, and I just haven't yet.
It's just hanging out.
Yep.
You just walk around like a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, this thing right here is my meter. Basically, every time I think it's every time I do attacks, meter go up. And when I have 50, I can spend it on this ability and presumably other abilities later. But for now, I'm just always angry, I guess. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Southron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are arbiters of Helone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things.
But my airship.
Pardon my intrusion, Folemort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving.
No, I wasn't.
No, I wasn't. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durander's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kurthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Why is the camera doing a slow, threatening zoom?
So when's the Final Fantasy XIV Kurthus survival game coming out?
I was not aware you aided House Durandar in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. How do I get these small, shitty purple glasses that this guy has?
I've gotten glasses like that before. You can probably get them and dye them.
Okay, well, I'm not getting anywhere with that guy. What about you?
You
there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the Chief Astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it will require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. MMOs, right? An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the Observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Okay.
Cool.
So we're going up to the top of the tower and jumping off, right?
Jumping off, yeah, of course.
I'm glad you started moving before I even started talking.
I'm totally staring, aren't I?
Shadow Ninja 88, thanks for the follow. Where the fuck is the... Which way are we going? I mean, I guess you can only jump off of this tower one way.
Okay, babe, I want you to watch. Will you look at me?
Yep.
I took no damage!
You teleported to the ground.
Yeah, I took no damage, dude.
I took all the damage. And which way am I going? That way.
Bart, you're going this way.
Oh, there's a chocobo keep. Hold up. Just while I'm here. Slowly, my health regains. So, Josh, this game does have fall damage, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Fall damage is percentage-based, but it will never take you below 1.
Ah, just like Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
So even if you fall off like the tallest thing in the world, if you're level 1 or if you're max level, you'll take you down to 1 HP.
Makes sense. I don't see why being a high level would make you immune to gravity.
It doesn't. It does.
In fact, you actually take more.
It just takes. Yeah, you do technically take more because it's again percentage based.
So your legs get weaker as you level up. So it's in your best interest to stay at level 1.
I touch this man's legs, aiding him. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might...
There are 4 of them.
Yeah, there are literally 4 of them right there that can all definitely see us.
And hear us.
But they returned... I was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You are not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Okay. Now I need to kill one of these birdmen.
Yeah, same, dude.
This one, specifically. Oh, good. It was the same one, even.
I'm glad she's like, wait a second, you're not an Ellison. He looks at the short potato man and the tall bunny.
The extremely tall bunny girl. Wait a minute, neither of you are elves. Good day.
My ears are on top of my head instead of on the side.
My ears are pointy, but I'm very small. How did we avoid these guys on the way? Oh, it's because we're out-leveled. Never mind.
We're 10 levels up.
10 levels above them, that's why.
There's Mark over there. Hi, Mark.
No. So, Josh, how do you feel about the drunk chocobo music?
I actually can't hear it. Let me turn up the stream a little more. It's more threatening than it needs to be.
Especially wasn't a fan.
It's kind of like... It kind of is like a sort of demented clown vibe.
It really is.
I think it's supposed to be like carnival-ish, but it's also off-kilter because it's prank.
Because the chocobo is big, you see.
Fat Chocobo has been a reoccurring character in Final Fantasy for a long time. Since at least Final Fantasy 3.
Nope, nope, nobody to talk to on this level.
Only nerds on that level, actually. This entire tower is just nerds. Hello, nerd.
The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sight of Dravanian aggression. Yet
You're
you've
a
already aided
Highlander.
them twice, for which they are
He's
honored
not
by
even an Ellison.
I know, right? Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelon for an official introduction with the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you will have little weight obtaining information from the other high houses. Okay, again, okay, good. We are again jumping off the top of this tower.
Sure am.
Yeah, you take no damage because instead of jumping, you're teleporting to the ground.
Yep.
There you are.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I got here before you, even though I jumped later.
Yeah, it's because I had to fall and you just teleported.
Shoot.
Caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses? I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would still have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Shut the fuck up. Man, fuck you. You could have just said, okay, but do me a favor real quick.
3 for 3?
Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter burned for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Helenot, further improving chances they will indulge your request for aid. Okay?
Ah, there's an unlock for a dungeon there behind him.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're coming back here. I'll grab it. It is level
Yeah,
44,
we'll
so we can't do it.
It'll be something we'll do later when we do the optional dungeons, I guess. I assume that's for a dungeon. Fort of Fear sounds like a dungeon.
It's probably... Yeah, I mean, it's a blue quest, too, which means it's something, and it's something meaningful. Why did you just skip the first one? Or did picking one up count for both of us?
I thought it might, but it did not.
It didn't. Alright, I will wait. So that hopefully it doesn't trigger this twice.
Doom spike.
Oh shit, I forgot I have a combo now with my AoEs. I never get to use it because every time we go into something, it's synced. Is Shadow Ninja Soups' evil counterpart? Maybe. You'll never know.
I thought that was just Ninja Star.
Nope. Actually, I believe it whenever I've made like an alternate thing for Super Ninja, I'm pretty sure it's like Lame Samurai or something.
Okay, Samurai. That's a cut no one's gonna get.
Mm-hmm. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? I do. I have stolen wares. I have stolen wares. I have stolen wares. I have 3 boxes of stolen wares. God's bless ye, friend. It's all here. Heavy last. Ah, but wait. The chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too.
Oh, not Lord Francel. I know who that is. That's a character. That's an established man.
Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel? Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helionart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helionart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Okay.
Anyway, let's talk to...
The troops do be giving me the runaround.
The Rose and the Unicorn.
Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helionart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him in Edelweiss, and he will know you are for a friend. Now go.
Oh, that's why I remember him. Okay. Why I remember Francel.
Yeah, he's this guy. Wake the fuck up, Samurai. You've got a city to burn.
Why can you burn technology? Shouldn't be a city to infect or put into the parts room where you save your spare computer parts.
There's no man here. Oh,
Francel.
This side.
Oh, it's you. Oh, this little child. There's a child here.
Was I in the wrong house just now, or could I just not see anything past my fat chocobo? Why am I lost?
Go in the house!
I'm getting
Go
off
to where me be.
I'm going off the chocobo so I can see. Oh. There was more house. I couldn't see it past the chocobo. Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? That man's name is Stevenot.
Oh, I was saying Step Hannet.
Step Hannet. Step Hannet?
Do you? I seek an audience with the bearers of the White Lizzie. I go whither the waters boost. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? That's the worst of these three options, but it is the correct one. I see Sir Carrionor has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity he has not been seen in Curthis since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. The Inquisitors are coming to kick your ass. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered to be proof of my heresy. I will do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt. This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered as late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. The missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Rochefort of House Fortin commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Hell yeah, my best friend.
I knew you were gonna be happy to see your boy.
Me mans. Mr. Rochefort.
Horse Fant.
Or as I called him for a very long time before I heard his name out loud, Harshafant. Stupid French elves. I'm glad we're flying by on our dragons and shit, and that dude on a motorcycle just rides by. Here I am riding the goddamn Loch Ness Monster into town. Some dude just blows past me on his Harley, and I'm like, yeah, alright. Gonna go ahead and get that before I forget.
What is here?
The crystal.
I've got it already.
Yeah, you've been here a couple of times. A lot of people here.
Get it.
There's my boy.
There he is. Oh, he's got a little ding bell in front of him.
Ah, the
Or is that just a
unmistakable
weight?
swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told,
I'm
I would
sitting
gladly
on it.
welcome many and more brave souls like yourself, but enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come.
I want a ship.
I want a boat. I want a boat flies.
Airboat.
Airboat. If there's
I'm
any
on a
justice in
boat.
this world,
man.
these charges
It's
would-
going fast, man.
and I got a nautical styled Afghan. I don't remember how that bit goes. I just remember
Something Afghan, Pashmina Afghan, something like that.
Afghan.
Nautical themed.
Nautical
second
themed Afghan.
If there's any justice in this world, these charges would receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which he required assistance. What might that be? Looking for a boat? Need the boat? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Curthis before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to those events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cardno, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortin. Thank you, Harshafant, my love. Again, not taking these legs because they are worse than my current legs, technically, because they take up a boot slot.
Boats.
Does none of your current gear take up any slots?
It does. So there are specific gears in Realm Reborn that they did not keep in expansions. Where like the body armor will give you more armor technically, but it's because it also takes up the head slot, and the leg armor will also take up the foot slot. So, like, it is technically a higher number than the thing you have, but it's because it takes away one of your pieces of gear. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Forton included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, does that mean there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause? I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of my own House Forton, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Crovelin of House Halionat, who can be found in Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from this last scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Forton. Do not concern yourself with House Zemail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
It means we're gonna have to do Dismail Darkhold soon.
Oh. Hey look, Sid and Alphino are here. Came to find
hey,
that
idiots.
shit. Yeah, now we meddle in the Ishgardian affairs of state. Gods, if Halise were here, I would never hear the end of it. I'm glad we left the observatorium. The people there were not friendly. Though even here I feel eyes upon us. We are not safe. Okay. Okay,
Hello,
boys.
Nini.
Bye.
She's got big babooba and pointy ears. I feel threatened. Babooba. She's encroaching on my aesthetic.
Why, hello,
Being
good sir.
stacked.
What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely none of Horse Forton does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Helionot have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. Okay.
Time to speak with Calvin. He's down this way. Oh, hey, look, there's a bunch of Gabus out here. I'm not interacting with those.
Ignore them.
And
Let
my
those
problems
guards
will go
die.
away.
They'll figure it out.
Or just respawn.
Forgot to mute Tweak Deck. Oh well.
Here we are again.
It's inside the house. This is... what the fuck? Is there another room? There is.
Calvin!
Where's Hobbs? Heloni, grant me strength. There must be some
He's
way
been
to...
arrested for being a heretic.
who are you?
He's a
friend of
tiger.
Lord Hushfont. I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Helionot into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Well, how's that going for you? Pretty bad, it seems.
Bad! I had to put someone down in the trap door of this room.
I had to banish someone to the darkness below.
They've been screaming the entire time. It's really cold down there.
Toit like a toiger.
Toiga.
Toiger.
T-I-double-G-er.
Oh, that's Tigger, not Tiger.
Eh.
Well, Tigger's not a tiger. He's a Tigger. And there's only one of them. And it's him.
Yeah.
Except in that
Tigers are
movie.
wonderful things.
Except in that movie where
Except
there's a lot
in
of
that
them
movie.
where they
True.
go to find Tigger's family. I don't remember how it ended.
But
'cause
he's
I
the
don't think
only
I saw
one.
it.
It's in the song.
Well,
Yes, but-
to be fair, he made up that song.
I guess that's
So
true.
one of either, you can interpret it as A, Tigger is like a phoenix, so every time he dies, a new one is created, or B, he killed his entire family and they're dead.
And he knows it. I gather you have been
he's the one
busy
who pulled
since
the
last we
trigger.
spoke. Lord Halfshorn's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir. An enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillermo arrived in Kothas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Hoshfont wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. Tigger is an unreliable narrator.
He's an excellent example of an unreliable narrator, and you should
I mean,
your dissertation
in
on
that
Tigger.
movie, don't they just imply, of not flat out say that like Tigger just thought he was the only one?
I don't know,
he was
dude.
wrong?
I did not finish it. I didn't finish it, or I like completely wiped the contents of that movie from my brain.
I'm pretty sure that's the plot, but who knows?
Because like the only one that I actually have a very good memory of is the search for Christopher Robin. Or Robin.
That's the best one.
It is the best one, dude. Remember when Pooh gets stuck in a death trap and just comes to terms with his inevitable demise? It's so good.
Plus Heffalumps, right? That's that movie, or is that like, different?
There are not any Heffalumps or Woozles in the movie. They may be mentioned near the beginning in the map section where Owl makes a map, but I don't. There are no actual appearances of Heffalumps or Woozles. They do exist in the Tigger movie, though, I think.
Poggers.
Poggers, Tigger.
Poggers, Tigger.
Hoshfont. By your countenance,
Fan.
I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. Seems the whole of Kurthis is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. They won't, I bet. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. In the last, hour, you mean? I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by Durranian hordes, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance.
One second, I'm gonna open this. Open this level 34 weapon coffer. A heavy steel lance. Is it good? It is better than my current. It was a direct upgrade because I was using a steel lance before. Now I'm using heavy steel.
Yeah, I just realized I'm only technically using a level 28 weapon, so I'm actually going to hold on real quick and just open one of those.
And we're going to get a level 36 weapon after this quest.
Whoops. I hadn't been paying attention. I didn't realize this one was better. Well, I guess I'll wait until we get there because I can't equip it right now.
Why not? You can't just hit the.
Well, I can't open it because I'm on a.
Oh yeah, you cannot open a box while riding your chocobo. No, let's try and open a box while
or
you're
my Loch Ness monster.
Nessie, yeah. You think Nessie is available?
What?
What
do you
to
mean
date?
by that?
Yes. Yes.
Probably, considering it's a dinosaur that lives in a Scottish lake.
If I date Nessie, does that make me
Can Nessie consent to being dated?
Steel
yes.
Boosh.
Based on
better
what?
Pants to wear anyway. Who goes there? Minigo! No, stay back. The fiend is still here. The fiend. Oh Jesus.
Where? That's a fiend, all right. Jumping is very fun.
In it.
And
Poggers!
Poggers, dragon! You're dead.
Oh, I see. The second and third hit of my combo increase the beast gauge. That's what does
it. Francel's knights. Over here, babe.
Oh, right.
They're
over here. Yeah.
Hello, unfit knight. It's me. This one's me.
Unnerved knight. Curse those fiends as if they knew we were coming.
I want to shout out unfit knight's boots. They're thigh-high boots.
Unsettled knight. I heard that beast cries from over yonder. Then is Lord Francel safe? Bless you, sir. Bless you. I'm surprised this dragon doesn't seem to give a shit that I'm standing 2 feet from him.
It probably is surprising when you've got your You got your hit me aura on.
Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Helionot if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, sir. House Helionot will remember your kindness. Well, Francel?
Francel?
Why does it take longer to aid you than everyone else?
Because he's a weenie
It
baby.
was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helionot that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done not to improve the situation. Yeah, I guess that's what I said. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. So we're going back to, back to Hoshfall.
We're going back.
God, I got stuck on a rock. Hello, I'm back. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that if you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and, by association, yours. Okay.
New weapon.
New weapon. Literally just got a new weapon, but I got another one now.
This one will look better than this, like, medieval times lance.
As opposed to modern times lances.
Yeah, this one's better. It's got a feather on it, so it goes fast.
Genius. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me about the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickaman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthus, so he may have an inkling of who could be responsible. Okay.
Who lied about me?
I'm glad Hoshfall is such a bro.
There's so many.
God, these things are still out here, huh?
Fight. They wanna tussle.
Gonna fly right past the crocodiles. Oh, it's out right. Damn it. It was in the front room this time.
Hello, Rickman.
Someone tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey, now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a House Helionot man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters what will bring in the shipment did it, though. I know most of them work with trade routes, and I've never had cause to question that faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, almost every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Could it have been the fellas what were responsible for the inspections? Heh! Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lord of them, as if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Brim Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. That
I
accent
will.
went. That
Several
accent went to
words.
so many places.
The word I am having with them is spear.
And my axe.
And my axe.
Oh, good. The Gabus are finally gone. Ba, 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 ba. Beg your pardon? You suspect we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in the House Helionot shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find.
I shall. Look
I
at
will.
these 3 parcels.
Oh, here they are.
Right in front of us, yes. Find a draconian rosary hidden inside the parcel. You find a draconian rosary hidden inside the parcel. You find a draconian rosary hidden inside the parcel. Hey, apathetic porter.
Hey dude, I found 3 of them. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. Oh no, I found 2
I
of them.
hold out my hand with them.
But that's impossible! Once the night at Wyvern Front concluded our inspection, I loaded the parcels onto the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will, Lord Harshafon, I will not be held accountable for this.
So it's the night there. Let's get her. But first we have to report to Horse Fant. Horse Fant.
Harshafon. Something happened outside. I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? I found some rosaries. More draconian rosaries, and every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helionot's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Haloni that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name.
I love court drama. Level up.
Lord Harshfont needs your help to clear Lord Francel's name. Okay. I learned Home Gang. From the very first,
Nice,
I
dude.
knew it could not be that so many members of House Helionot were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigitte. Tell her that House Fortoms asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Okay. What is this new ability that I have to? Brace yourself for an enemy onslaught, preventing most attacks from reducing your HP to less than 1. Ah. Is this my
Oh,
invincibility?
you got your invincibility.
Nice.
I don't think it is. Or maybe it's a different version of it. Maybe it changes later, because as I understood, your thing basically also made your enemy unable to move as well as you.
What is it, my child? Lord Harshfon would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presents over Lord Francel's trial at Witch Drop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Haloni's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard.
What?
If he's innocent,
No.
then he'll have died for nothing, but it's cool.
If he's innocent, he goes to heaven. If not, sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. No, these are
He's
literal
going
witch...
to hell.
This is literal witch trial shit. They have taken Lord Francel to Witch Drop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Minigo, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witch Drop to forestall the proceedings until such a time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillemot in person. I will not endeavor to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Francel alive. Okay.
Man, we're not even in Heavensward yet, and we're already dismantling their garbage. I didn't realize it started this early.
I remembered this chunk. I was wondering when we were going to get here. I didn't remember when it was. Are... I'm trying to remember. Are Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda the only 3 in, like, a Realm Reborn proper? Are the rest of them bonus
they are
bosses?
the main... Yes. They're post-game stuff,
do you even fight the rest of them? Huh.
Yeah, because, like, if you remember,
well,
you
this
went past him.
No, I didn't. It's right here.
No, it's over here.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's a...
Oh.
The thing is right here. See?
I see. Hail, Minigo. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Oh, it'll sink me to level 42. Excellent. I get to use my abilities.
Yeah, it's almost we're caught up.
Joaquin Charlemont Francel de Helionot, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Helone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Helone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Forton, I beseech you, stay your hand. It's literally, if you jump and die, you are fine. If you jump and turn into a dragon, you live. And then we kill you.
So it's basically the same thing as the witch trials.
It's literally the same thing as the fucking, like, drowning thing.
Yeah.
If you float, you're a witch. If you sink, you die, but you were innocent. And now we know.
I thought it was like, well, if you can't make the jump, then it sucks to suck. Or whatever.
Nope, it's you jumped off of this cliff to your death, and if you die, you were a true Ishgardian. And if you turn into a dragon, you were a dragon. Which, like...
You die or you die.
Inquisitor, we become on behalf of Lord Halshafon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests the charges against Lord Francella without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Halshafon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in the legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. Didn't those guys already have their weapons out a second ago? Eh, whatever.
Who knows?
We must hold them until Lord Halshafon arrives, Minigo, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Are you sure?
I pull up my spear and immediately run him through.
Your shield bears no sigil, sir. Do you serve the Holy See or one of the High Houses? I serve a higher power. Okay. As long as this guy heals me, I should be fine. Maybe I should attack the ads first.
Thank you for the stone skin, an ability that players can no
Lord
longer
Hodgepont has come. Ba 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 ba.
Kim's here on his bird.
Glad he's just using fucking paladin skills. Ishgardian scum, today you will answer for your sins.
Ah, wyvern.
I love they literally just bring a dragon with him this time. Just in case you weren't sure. A wyvern? But there were no reports of Dravanian activity. You would call upon allies to save you? At last your treachery is laid bare. I love how we're the ones attacking the dragons and the Inquisitor is like, aha! Proof that you're with the dragons.
Yes, running.
Oh, is the wyvern invincible? It is. Where are you going, sir? You get the fuck back here. This will not be forgotten. Is the wyvern fucking invincible yet? No. Elderic drops her draconian rosary. The wyvern takes to the skies. I did it.
Congratulations.
It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helionar. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? The dragon that just showed up and attacked us 20 seconds ago! What do you mean?
He closed his eyes. Doesn't suit his
see it.
narrative.
Oh, I didn't see it. Do it again.
By the Fury, a draconian rosary, the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Hochefort. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of what first brought you to Kurthus, Minigo. Pray locate your errant airship and use it.
What?
He said, I see, get the fuck out. He doesn't like us.
I thought.
Because I'm pretty sure he's the bad guy.
Well, yeah. Have you seen his facial hair?
I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helionar. Praise Heloni, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Minigo. Pray visit me at Camp
cold.
Dragonhead once you have recuperated. It's cold everywhere here.
Listen, I'm colder than you are. My belly button is out.
And your fucking sun's out, guns out right now. Or snow's out, guns out, as it were.
Everything's out.
Wait.
Everything is out. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah, this is my invincibility because it does do that stopping thing you said. For 8 seconds, when a target is selected, halts their movement with chains. So, it prevents me from going below 1 HP for 8 seconds, and also freezes whatever I'm targeting. You look well, Minigo. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Forton and House Helionar shall not forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Thanks.
Thank you.
The man with the knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. Okay. I don't actually remember where it ended up. Oh, there he is. Discomposed cataloger. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Kurthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Ishgardian and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Hochefort is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend.
So that's why we go there.
Yeah, I didn't remember why. So Stone Vigil we're going to next. Probably not tonight, though.
Yeah? No, probably not, unless it's
Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil? Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillmont of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Minigo. May Helone guide you.
Now look at this edge name right here.
Archeon Endbreaker. Yeah, I've noticed.
Endbringer, not Breaker.
Endbreaker would have been cooler though, probably.
Now wait till they freak out when Endwalker comes out. Watch.
Ah, now there are crocodiles here.
Pack Chocobo, of course, and Porta.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, we can't get through because of all the crocodiles.
It's the snow crocodiles.
Dog.
Doggy.
Ooh, loud dog. Dog Angie.
She's probably heard something. She usually doesn't bark.
Wonderful to see you again, Minigo. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. Shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Helionard. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravalian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The Cravens who attempted to destroy House Helionard have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well.
Thanks.
There's really only one crystal on this whole goddamn map, huh?
Dude, look at how many quests are on this map.
I was about to say I'm going to go the other way, but I don't actually remember if you can get there from this direction. I think you can.
For what? The left?
Yep.
Yeah, but you walk through a higher level area, I think.
Doesn't make a difference if I'm not stopping to fight. Yeah, the stuff over here is only like 35.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the boulder towns and the skinny.
I think you're gonna get there first by a long shot.
Almost certainly.
I mean, I'm level 42, so nothing around here is going to be, like, that much higher than level of me. Yeah, the things over here are 45. But they can't hurt me, because I'm going too fast.
Which is still pretty slow.
Oh, dang, I forgot about this weird red crystal area. Actually, I didn't forget. I thought this was on a different map.
Did you think it was in the Mordona map?
No, I thought it was on the, one of the, Heavensward maps. There are giants over here. Shit, I forgot. I didn't even know this was over here. I don't know that I've ever been to this section of map.
Well, you probably should, because there's a dungeon down there. Arm Veil's down there.
Lalafell named Kimchi, nice. A dead Lalafell named Fettuccine. Unfortunately, I don't have a healer class. Sorry, I would help you. I should have stopped and paid my respects, but I didn't. Should have just said F in the say chat as I rode past. I'm almost there. I pretty severely overestimated how long this would take. Or underestimated. Yeah. One of those. Hello.
Hi.
You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so.
Same. Here's 2 letters.
What do we have here? Letters from Lord Harshafon Francel, is it? Unlikely. Oh, you're serious. What to do?
I eat the letters right in front of you.
Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to... Sir Elbois. Yes, Sir Elbois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Okay.
She can't accommodate us. Why is she the storeroom of all places?
How did Alphino and Cid beat us here? Well, actually, no, sorry, it's just Alphino. Time is a resource we can ill afford to squander. We must gain entrance to the stone vigil without further delay. We haven't, let him know what's going on this whole time. How does he even know about it? Hello, Albois. El Boise. Sir Brunader bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't time to spend speaking with lower-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Okay. Or the stairs.
Are they out here? I remember this place being horrible.
Excuse me, stairs. Hello? Is there a chirurgeon in here? Nope. Upstairs, maybe? Ah, there we go. Are you here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Proton and Halionar. With documents such as these, you shouldn't need and seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordonneau. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. Ah, Sid's up here. If the Enterprise is indeed at the Stone Vigil, then we must convince Lord Drillamont to cooperate. Thanks. There's no windows we can jump out in this building. Ishgard hates windows, apparently.
Well, yeah, they're let in the cold.
Yeah, but they're also a good tool for, seeing outside. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillamont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Okay. Hello. Sir Gordon permitted your passage. Very well, speak. I have letters.
Okay, here's letters. Eat my letters, please.
March them directly in front of me. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there? Are you the avatar of the Fury herself?
Yes!
Oh, hey.
Oh. Baby.
We have a scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillinol. You know our name and you know our deeds. We have come to purpose to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sidnon Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive, but that's impossible.
Yes.
Indeed it is, my lord. Oh, good, it's you. Do not be deceived by their honey words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. This critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in Whiteburn front but 3 mysterious strangers? Cid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and 2 scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durmandare would have greater sense. I know not why these three seek the stone vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believed that Mumma's farce. You three will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well.
Yeah, we time to run this Inquisitor
moons before House Durmandare perishes the dragons from the stone vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Cid, Minigo, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamon's trust. Understood? Fine. I love that just in case you weren't sure this guy was the bad guy, he shows up now to be like, hey, don't let these guys do the thing they're doing. Do we want to accept this next quest?
I think it's up here. Or we can at least stop by it.
Stupid.
It probably... Wait, no. Wait. No, this... Oh, wait.
Hold on, what? There's more stairs. It could still be up here. It's not up here.
Why doesn't it give you a direction?
Well, let me zoom in. I think it's down. Well, hold on.
Well, of course it's down!
I mean, yeah, I suppose it's not up from the place we can't go any higher. Oh, shit. I'm outside now. Fuck. I feel like I've made this exact mistake before.
I'm sure we made this mistake when we first did it. I fall. Down to 500 health.
Took me to 1.
Well, because I'm falling inside the tower. There you are.
Hey, what's up?
Housed fort.
Bottom floor? Yep, okay.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna do it for us this week. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna pop a squat on one of these chairs. In front of this extremely polygonal chicken. And this jar full of beans or something.
Bean jar. I'm sitting on the stove in front of house fort.
Alright, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow for more Golden Sun. And have a good night. But let me see if the button works this time. Bye. Nope. Bye.